Tesla FSD, the biggest scam of the millennia. Legalized bank robbery. Got the newest model here. Been using it for about a month, and this thing is scary in the literal definition of that word. It takes over your car and puts you at risk of horrendous injury and death at any moment. And it will continue to remind you of this. Please be ready to take over at any time. But it's shocking to me. Look, I'm the biggest fan of Elon Musk and all this, the hype, and I've got really caught up into it. It's exciting, but when you get a hold of this product and you take a look for yourself and you put you and your loved ones at stake, literally, your lives at stake, you go, wait, hold up here. $12,000 got me what? Gives me the ability to lose everything at an instant, at any time, for any reason. Whoops, sorry, we're just trying it. Cool, it's fine to try things, but don't go around every day and, now you got Trump coming after him and all these people coming after him, and it gets to a point where you realize this guy actually is a BS artist. I mean, we got to take a look at what is the reality. Go get your hands on a product. Not everyone has FSD. Not everyone has the newest car. I'm here to tell you that I was the biggest fan and still am a fan. Still exciting, right? Yeah, we all want to have hope. But what is a scam? A scam is something that showers you with hope, rains hope on you endlessly. I'm going to give you cookies. I'm going to give you this. Everything's rainbows. I'm going to give you this and that. Everyone can talk. And as Americans, we don't put up with that. I'm going to give you just cashing checks with your mouth constantly. Show me the money. Show me the product, boy. Here it is. Unbelievable disappointment. It is the most scary thing that you'll ever experience in the literal term. Unbelievably dangerous. It's going to crash into the side of the road. It's going to swerve off the road. It's going to go straight across the middle line into oncoming traffic at any point. I mean, it's one thing to try something, right? We all condemn that. And that is part of the American spirit, is let's go out there and make a whole bunch of mistakes. If you're going to do that, that's great. Keep it on the DL, all right? Don't go around saying that this is going to make everyone's life so much safer. Let us know when that's true. Don't go around advertising this thing as you get in the car and press a button and it's 10 times safer than the safest driver. No. Light years away. We're 10 years or more away from any meaningful version of this actually helping people. It is the most stressful thing you can experience because your life is at risk every second. Car's going to run off the road. Car's going to slam on the brakes at any time. Car's going to just take off with this. It is fast acceleration, and it's going to use that against you. Can just take off with acceleration at any point. The simplest of tasks that cars have been able to do for a long time with traditional autopilot and other methods, going at 5 miles an hour and going into this is still extremely stressful. It's better than being at 80 miles an hour knowing that the car could flip over at any time, the brakes could slam on at any time, it could go into the wrong road, it could go into oncoming traffic, it could just go straight off of the road, off of a cliff. It's better than that, but at 5 miles an hour even, it slams on the brakes, it does these, great, cool, you have ludicrous acceleration, it does ludicrous mode acceleration for no reason when there's just a car that's just 20 feet ahead of you, going at 3 miles an hour in bumper-to-bumper traffic. The simplest of things just messes up almost as if could I design something to be as horrible as possible? That this is what it would be like. Unbelievably dangerous, not helpful, stressful. And again, it's one thing to try things and to fail. Keep that on the DL. These tweets daily about how great it is, how safe it is, and who are these morons who are perpetuating this? You want to talk about all this talk about fake accounts, spam bot accounts. I'll tell you where the bot accounts are. Elon Musk. That's where they are. It's his bot team going around. No human in their right mind with any semblance of decency for one human out there would say remotely positive things about this, because it's so dangerous. It's so far off of being useful. Again, great. You have a beta. You're working on things. Cool. Good luck to you. Enjoy yourself in the lab. And when it's truly ready, let's have a conversation. That's the thing that's so frustrating is, as a previous fanboy, you have no defense. You're at the mercy of when Elon tweets something, or his bots are retweeting or just regurgitating and putting out these empty things. Again, have some cookies, have some rainbows. We don't like that in the US. We don't like people who run their mouth on empty promises and don't deliver. We like people who deliver. Show me the money. Show me the results. I want to put my 2 eyes on it and have it affect me. And then let's talk about what's real and what's not. That's the thing that's frustrating. Stop shoving these one-way dialogues down the general public's throat. FSD is so much safer. It's a life changer in traffic. It's going to de-stress you. It's going to be this thing where you're working more. You're enjoying yourself, watching videos. No, none of that is true. Not one semblance is remotely true. It is so far in the other direction. This is the most dangerous thing. And he is a mastermind, just like Trump called him out. He is a BS mastermind. I have unfortunately realized this by being a victim to his scamming genius. Here it is. How does it work for me? That's the truth, okay? So I just want to share my experience of having my 2 hands and my 2 eyes on this actual product, telling you guys what the truth is. Like I was saying, he's smart and he's saying, look, all the people like me who are coming and saying these things that are negative about FSD, negative about Tesla, they must be big oil. They must be this and that. They're out to get me and this and that. And, and then people go, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, people are out to get him. Oh, they're the BSers. That's just textbook. He's out there running his mouth and he can say whatever he wants, and you have no way to verify the veracity of any statement. I'm here with the product telling you, do not succumb to the BS artist. I wanted to share my experience with you. If it's normal when you have 2 sides of the story to say, well, who's right? You don't know. Go do a test drive. Go into Tesla. You can do that for free and say, I want to check out your FSD. Do that for free. Go check it out. Go look at it for yourself, and you will see that this is the most unbelievable scam. It's one thing to scam people for their money, but you have these people who you can tell they're just kind of sadistic. They're just messed up. They get off on this stuff. And these are the people who have not only a disregard for the well-being and safety of other people. These are the people who, when there's a conversation about somebody died, or a group of people died, or a group of people harm was done to them, they laugh. They laugh like somebody made a joke about, like a clown made a joke. It's not freaking funny. These guys are messed up, and he is one of these guys. Manipulating people. He thinks this is funny. He doesn't care at all. If you get into this, you spend all this money, you spend $12,000 on a piece of software. You're all excited because he's tweeting every day and his bots are retweeting and regurgitating every day. FSD is going to change your life. It's going to de-stress you. You get in the car and you're watching movies and taking naps and working. Are you kidding me? The most dangerous thing you can do. Be ready to get in a death trap that's going to throw you off a cliff and go into the wrong lane, into oncoming traffic at 80 miles an hour, go into their ludicrous mode, acceleration into the wrong lane, slam on the brakes and flip the car at any time. And he's raving about this is the safest car. This car can't be flipped. I'll tell you how to flip it. You go into ludicrous mode and then slam on the brakes and turn the wheel all to the side. Who's got control of this thing? You don't. The first thing that comes on is be ready to take over at any time. No matter what happens, it's on you. Does that sound like a good deal? I just wanted to share my experience with you. And I hope that you don't end up like me. Don't just believe everything that somebody is tweeting because they're charismatic, because they are willing to go out and say extreme things that can be refreshing at times, because they're saying, I'm going to give you cookies and there's rainbows, and they're running their mouth with things that sound amazing. That everybody loves things that sound amazing, but we don't put up with that. We don't like that, especially in the US. When somebody is running their mouth with empty promises, and again, it's one thing to scam people for their money. It's one thing to scam people for their time. But do not scam people to get into a death trap where people are dying, where families are dying, where other innocent people are being hit by robot cars. That's messed up. So that's my perspective and experience. And again, I understand that it's difficult. Who do we believe? This guy's saying that, who's he with? That guy's saying that, who's he? Nobody knows what's going on. Go into Tesla. Go to the Tesla store. They're everywhere. It's fun. Tell them I want a test drive. Tell them, give me the car with FSD. Ask them to talk to you about it. They're not going to tell you much. They're going to tell you, sign the freaking thing that says you can die at any point and it's on you. If you're bold enough to, at least listen to them do that and experience that. And if you feel inclined to go in and risk your life, go press the button and see what it does. Go slow, please. And stay away from cars and any moving objects or stationary objects. And if you're feeling so inclined to roll the dice and have a thrill, go for it and see for yourself, what is this like? We are so far away. Minimum 10 years for this to be in any way useful for people. Right now it's purely the greatest scam of the millennia, and it's a way to capture the imagination of gullible, nerdy guinea pig people who want to come in the car with nothing better to do and risk their lives. I guess for the purported benefit of some AI that may or may not materialize at some point in the future. We are so far off. Let's get it straight. Let's get it straight what's really going on here. I wanted to tell you the truth. And again, if you have doubts, which would be totally normal, go check it out for yourself. All right? Hope everyone's doing well.